Hi everyone, to those tuning in, we are live to you from the 2025 AGL North Gippy A-grade elimination final. We're at Glengarry Rec Reserve today and TTU and Heyfield are about to take the court. We've just had a thrilling game in B-grade. Rosedale are up by 1. I've got Meg with me today. Hey Meg, how are you?
I'm good, thanks Tess. Today's going to be a cracking game. It's do or die. It's against two teams who have proven their place in this year's final series. They've both improved a lot as the season's gone on, and it really is anyone's game.
It's pretty breezy actually today here at Glen. It's been pretty good all day, but it's just picked up here.
The sun seems to have gone behind the clouds and the breeze is picking up, so we'll have to see if it affects any of the shooters as they put the ball up.
Yeah, TTU and Heyfield have actually only played each other once this season. TTU came away with the chocolates. Who do you reckon's going to get the W today, Meg?
Oh, look, I think it's going to be TTU. They're a really young and quick mid-court side, and when they get on a run and they feed into their captain, Malia, they can be really dangerous. Just a couple of weeks ago, they bet top of the ladder Churchill by 4 goals, so I really think if they get a good run on, then they're going to finish really nicely. What about you?
I think I'm going to go with Heyfield today, Meg. Heyfield are a pretty experienced finals team. They've played the last couple of years, and there hasn't been many changes in their team this year. I also think they're going to be a bit hungry. You know, they finished, they were in the grand final against South City last year and didn't get the win, so I reckon they've got a bit to prove.
Yeah, for sure. TTU have a massive in for them this year. Malia Travers has come from the Gippsland League. She's their captain. She finished 4th on the shooters tally this season with 378 goals. Phoebe Richardson from Heyfield finished 2nd with 434 goals, and Rachel Shaw from TTU as well. She finished 9th with 231 goals. So it's going to be really interesting. We've got a lot of really good shooters. It's anyone's game.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday against South City and, oh my God, I've completely forgot who it was.
Gormandale.
That was really a shooter's game. So it'll be interesting today. Glen's rings are a bit different. They're the only rings like that in the league. So it'll be interesting. TTU, talking about players, TTU have a big out. Rani Nielsen, she's not playing this back end of the season. She was the league best and fairest last year and in the team of the year.
Yeah, she was. Faith Farmer was also in the team of the year last year for TTU, and Millie Risley from Heyfield was also in team of the year, so we've got some big names playing today.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be interesting to see how we go with the matchups today. We've got Phoebe in goal shooter. She's actually should be matched up against Sarah. They're both really, really tall, so we'll be able to see who uses their body a bit more.
Yeah, and for TTU, we've got Malia in goal attack and Megan in goal defence. Now, Megan's very, very physical, but we know that Malia's very fast on that baseline drive, so it's going to be a very interesting matchup to look out for.
I reckon TTU look like they've got the crowd over here, personally, so we'll see how that affects them too, give them a bit of momentum.
Yeah, for sure. They've just had their team huddles, had their last words, and they're taking the court now.
Looks like we've got Michelle Kyle and Caitlin Pooley umpiring for us today too.
Both independent umpires.
Both very experienced umpires too.
And Heyfield centre.
Yeah, looks like we're off here.
Lots of pressure from TTU early on.
Really quick mid-court, as you were mentioning, Meg, too. Phoebe finishes. Not quite. She'll get the shot again, though.
And the first goal on the board for Heyfield today. Phoebe.
Sienna struggles. Find off.
I think that's a good indication of what today's game could be like. Both teams are really hungry, and the pressure that they give in that centre pass to stop the centre from being able to pass
Chloe
to the sideline. It's going to be really physical, and both teams really want the ball.
Into Gemma. Nice strong by Gemma. Obstruction call. Into Phoebe. The other thing about the goal scorers, you know, Heyfield's second shooter didn't actually get in the top 10. So it'll be interesting to see if Phoebe's not on. She just missed a few. They might struggle a bit. Seems like they might rely on her a bit.
Yeah, almost like they have two wing attacks. They're feeding 2 feeders into Phoebe, which can be a lot of pressure as a shooter.
Especially in finals.
Yeah, that's right. Ball's coming down now, finally, just over the transverse line for TTU.
Into the pocket, into Sienna. Malia with a really good hold.
The right sort of pass, though, and that's the ball that Malia likes to get. She's really good at using her body, and she can get that baseline pass. So we'll see that a lot today.
TTU setting up a zone. Malia with the
really good pressure.
Very physical. Already had a few calls let go by Michelle, really letting the ball contest, which is nice. Heyfield looking long. Contact by TTU centre Sienna. Heyfield going a bit sideways here.
Yeah, and that's the aim of the zone, is to try and push your opponent sideways to try and get over that transverse line, which TTU did really well then to put that pressure on, because Heyfield did struggle to get over.
Yeah, they've worked it in now though. Gemma feeds it in, off balance.
Chloe with a shot. And she's on the board.
There we go. TTU centre. Alicia Harriman in wing attack, playing off the line. Just floating now. Rachel in. Looks for that feed to Malia.
And to get TTU on the board.
There we go.
Malia.
I think yesterday we saw too with Sale City, they really came out of the gate hard and got a few quick goals onto the scoreboard, and Gormy just couldn't really bring it back. So if Heyfield managed to get this few in here, could see a pretty similar situation.
Yeah.
Misses.
Nice rebound by Phoebe.
These Glen rings, they're just
no
really
goal.
unforgiving.
Looks like her foot might have been out of court on that one. TTU bring it down nicely on the sideline.
Into Rachel. Sammy and Rachel, I think it will actually be a really, really interesting
they're both really good at using their bodies to create the space where they want to be.
Throw in. Malia missed that one. Back into the zone here. It's not very loud for a zone. Usually the zone really want to use your voice, really confuse the space. Intercept.
Faith Farmer with her hands.
Great intercept.
She causes a turnover there. And that's what you want to do. You want your back line to be looking for that option to pick off an intercept, which she did nicely there with the step back.
Yeah. Especially those long ones, because you can usually tell where they're going. Contact, wing defense. Contact keeper.
Contact in the ring. So TTU bring the ball closer.
Megan's footwork goes up. It's only 1 goal to the margin here at the minute.
Yeah, and TTU now have the opportunity to level the scores.
Few contacts off the ball. Michelle
seems to be very physical around the ring, along the outside.
Little short pass into Malia by Rachel. Both out of play. Malia finishes. Go back to her Heyfield centre. Off the line, using that reset. That's something Heyfield do really well, I think, is use that reset and those angles off the transverse line. Chloe.
Oh,
my
what
God,
a goal.
shot.
Falling out of court, throws it up, gets it in.
That was nice. TTU Malia into the pocket. Out of court, out of play, out of the ring. Megan.
Which is a shame, because it was a great pass.
She's going to go over. Rachel set a really nice screen there for Malia. Finishes it off.
Scores it even now.
Gemma off the line. She'll work really hard. Bit of a workhorse in there in wing attack, Gemma.
Which is what you need. You need a really reliable wing attack to play out, you know, the 15 minutes, bringing the ball down the court.
Into the pocket for Alicia. Sammy needs that outside arm. Contact just inside the ring. Sienna's on the ground.
Jazz Shallon and Sienna have just had a bit of a mishap with their feet. But it gets turned over again.
Picks up the loose ball. Faith doing a really good job of bringing that ball down. Big long bomb into Rachel from Malia. All the way on the transverse line. We'll see if Sammy adjusts to this 3 feet call from Michelle. She had a few in that last couple of seconds.
So we're going goal for goal now. Heyfield bringing the ball down.
Very physical.
A lot of pressure from the TTU defenders. They're really good at stepping up with their hands.
Great 3 feet by Sarah. Phoebe misses. Gets a contact when she's trying to rebound it. These Glen rings, I swear. I don't really feel like it's going to be a shooter's game today. Obstruction call in mid-court.
They're the type of ring that you just want to get a swish just to be safe that it goes through.
Yeah. Jazz over the top, gets a contact. Sienna will look to feed into Rachel. Sammy off the body. Intercept and then picks up the loose ball. Heyfield really quick here. That was really, really smooth down the court. Phoebe finishes the shot off nicely.
Heyfield doing a good job of when they do get a turnover, they go really quick across the first transverse line to get the ball down.
I feel like even when we've played them in the past, that's something that they never wait for the umpire really to set the play.
No.
And then they really get the momentum because...
Lovely finish.
Because they really just run with it, don't wait for anything. Really quick. Heyfield just working it in here. Looking to transverse line to reset. Offside call. Gemma will take the free pass. Jazz looking into Phoebe. Great shot. Looks like she might have her eye in now. That's good. TTU centre. Coming off the line nicely. Rachel out of the ring. Cross
Malia looking for that backspace, but they're both getting caught on that side.
Yeah, both kind of playing that baseline.
Rachel with a great shot.
Heyfield centre here. Goes
Scores
to Gemma.
a level.
Oh, bit of a bad pass. TTU have capitalised on that. Sienna's into the pocket. Malia with the pop. Great footwork by Malia too. And great shot.
Great finish. She's a great shooter. When she gets a few in, she just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
She's very reliable for TTU. And a really great pick-up from the Gippsland League.
Yeah. TTU look like too, they're really getting around each other a lot on the court. Lots of high fives and stuff going on. So contact causing will be brought around. Sienna looking into the ring. Contact in the ring. Nice hands by Jazz. TTU will throw it in. Good hands by Jazz again. And she picks it up.
We will see that a lot today. Jazz is very, very good at jumping really high, getting her hands to a lot of balls.
Yeah.
So she will make a lot of turnovers today.
She's also their coach.
She is. She's a playing coach.
Got 2 playing coaches today. Rachel in goal shooters, also the coach for TTU. Bit high. Alicia doesn't quite pull it in. Heyfield will have a throw in.
Zone is set up again.
Too. Contact. See that? There it is. That really quick play. Reset. Malia comes over the top. Chloe will have a looks to pass. Great hands by Sarah. Takes the intercept. Jazz, really physical, really putting the TTU mid-court under pressure. Oh, there she goes. Nearly again. Keeper contact.
So the ball will come
Just inside.
inside the circle.
Megan. Malia with that pop. You really want to kind of push her to one side, I think. Really make sure that she doesn't have the baseline.
Yeah, she's small, but she's fast, and she's really good at her prelim moves, her roll-offs, and what you just saw then on that side, on that baseline.
Reset. Back down to Megan in goal defence. Working it in here. Contact by Sienna. Going to look into the ring. TTU defence are really putting the Heyfield shooters under a lot of pressure with their bodies. Looks like they're playing a bit of a split ring too.
Oh,
Throw in.
so that ball just going a little bit too high.
I don't think Phoebe really had the hold there either.
No.
Oh, there she goes. Unlucky.
And if they're going to do that, they want to make sure that they've got it right on in the right space. Because as we've just seen before, Sarah can get up and grab those balls in.
Sarah and Joey both too quite tall. And quick, really. Malia will look to have Sammy with the contact call again. Doesn't look happy about it at all. I think she'll have to adjust here. Malia finishes it. Sienna. Oh. We've got a Heyfield centre. Bit of a miscommunication here between the umpires about whose centre it is.
Stays as TTU.
Alicia off the line. Malia, here she is on that baseline. Rachel looking for it. They've got really good connection, Rachel and Malia. Great hands by Sammy. That is something too, Malia often steps in. So if the Heyfield defence just hold their feet and keep their 3 feet, they should be able to get a few of those kind of like quick tips.
Yeah.
Heyfield reset again. And a throw in. Oh, contact, sorry. Into Chloe. Phoebe's holding really nicely.
Great hold. And she finishes that one. 10-8 is the score. TTU winning by 2.
Gemma with the pocket drive straight into Phoebe. She'll swing it. Probably a bit of a late attack from Sienna. Jazz will have the penalty pass, sorry.
Great vision.
Great hold by Phoebe. TTU back to the centre. Playing off the line. Faith coming through. Malia takes the top. Sammy with the contact. She's got 2 in the ring.
Yeah, Megan's in there by herself now with the 2 shooters.
Great feed by Sienna. Malia finishes. Back to Heyfield for the centre. Gemma hard off the line. Not really looking down the court. Footwork. Probably missed by Caitlin there, but that's all right. Chloe puts it up and misses, but gets another shot and finishes. TTU. And that's the buzzer.
11-10, TTU up by 1 goal, so it's very close.
See you in the next quarter.
The best of North Gippsland do battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the cones, the cheering. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the
second quarter here at Glengarry.
We've got a bit of a change in the TTU defence. Jordan Siegley's coming to goalkeeper. Sarah Musgrove has taken a seat. Heyfield with the centre.
TTU, is that TTU up by 1? Yep,
TTU
up
up
by
by
1. Working it down. Doesn't look like...
Great ball work there by Jazz Shallon to keep that ball in. Sammy tapped it with her hand and Jazz used her reach to pull it in.
Heyfield, no changes. Into Phoebe. She'll have a look. There she goes. See how the Heyfield defence go down here. With the change of umpires, I'll have Caitlin down now. Looking to Sienna in the pocket. Malia does that pop that we were talking about in the last quarter, Meg. Looks like it is a penalty pass on the circle. Great hands by Sammy. Bit TTU throw in.
TTU throw in, really great hands there by Sammy. Her reach.
Rachel pops out. Resets to Joey on the transverse. And again, using those angles to work it in. Rachel giving a bit of direction. Goes across court to Sienna.
Great intercept.
Oh, and Faith. Throw in.
Unlucky there. Both teams working really, really hard to try and pick off those balls.
I think this is that quick mid-court that we were talking about earlier, Meg, too. It's quite fast.
There isn't a lot of talk out there, though.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Chloe's calling for that front spot. Gets a held ball.
Great pressure by
TTU defense.
Just a couple of turnovers like that is all TTU need to get that lead.
Faith down the court. Jordan plays herself, looks down. Faith working really hard in that wing defense. Posy getting a lot of the ball down the court as well as those intercepts. Looking in, Sienna. Got 2 in the ring here, so surely going to send it in. Sienna looks like she hesitated a bit there. Rachel fakes, puts it up. Malia rebounds and finishes it off for her.
The crowd get up and about a little bit now here. Seems to be a few TTU people.
Gemma with nice, and Jazz, really nice circle edge work. Defense.
Great finish by Phoebe.
I think this, Sarah coming off, I think Jordan will need to give Phoebe a bit of body here to make sure that she doesn't get that hold on her. Quick one into Rachel, and she misses Malia.
There's that bouncy ring we were talking about, Tess.
Oh my God. I don't really like them, but that's just me. Heyfield bringing the ball down. Looking long. Jazz pops out. Chloe's calling for it. Faith, great intercept. There she is again. Goes for the intercept and then next pass as well. Absolute workhorse. TTU will have a throw in. Great defense by Heyfield, really contesting that. Jazz, big hands on the ring. Sammy's footwork. Malia, long shot. Need to get these rebounds in.
Yeah, Malia did really well then to get up as high as Megan was, but got called for that contact. As
Really
Heyfield
boxing
bring it
on.
down. Jordan with the intercept. They're looking to Phoebe, but Jordan positioned herself in front, which meant she had first hands to that ball. Down the sideline.
TTU doing a really good job of bringing the ball down, getting it down to that transverse line and then really settling in.
Yeah, they're not afraid to take, 5, 6, 7 passes to get the ball into the ring.
Nice hands by Jazz again. Contact call though.
Megan with an intercept.
Heyfield look like their defense unit is really turning it on down there now. Working really hard in the pocket. Oh my god, we're going to get hit. Good hands by Meg.
Thank you for the touch.
I wish I was out there.
TTU down the right-hand side of the court. Rachel pops out. Has a shot at goal.
TTU really need to get these rebounds, I think. That's probably the only thing. Malia finishes the shot off.
I love Malia's her shot at goal. Because she's a lot shorter than the defense, she puts a big loop on her ball. It goes right up around the defender's arms.
Yep.
Phoebe finishes that one off nicely.
Bit of contest
So
for the
scores.
bowler for the goal score there. Jazz,
Scores are
great
even.
hands. Oh, straight into Phoebe. Comes off stronger. She'll have a shot. Crowd getting around that one a bit.
It is getting a lot louder, which I like to see.
Few Heyfield rolling in, straight in. That was a bit too easy, I think.
Yeah, now that's dangerous because Heyfield have just had a couple of really quick balls down the court, straight in, and Phoebe finishing them off. A couple more of those, and Heyfield will see themselves 4 goals up.
Yeah. Malia for a shorter, smaller player too. Sarah's just rolled back on into goalkeeper. Jordan's come off. Intercept by Faith. Sorry, as I was saying, Malia uses her body so well considering that she's, you know, that shorter, smaller player.
Oh, she's just been knocked into the goalpost there. No contact called. It's a throw-in for TTU.
Heyfield up by 1 at the moment. Rachel loves a fake. Really draws the defender in. Using her body well. Malia with that pop. Draws a contact and she'll have a look. Great shot.
She's on today.
Back to TTU for the centre.
Looks like maybe a break.
I would agree with you. Rachel coming out of the ring quite often. Bit of contest between Sammy and Rachel. Megan, great 3 feet. Great hands. Great rebound by Sammy as well. Heyfield really using their angles. Looks like Heyfield made a change. Gemma Burse has come off. Phoebe finishes with that one. Back to
I think it
Heyfield
might
for
be
the centre.
Caitlin Wishart into wing defence.
She's working really hard for that pocket drive. Phoebe pops out. Using her body really nicely. Great feed.
That was nice. Chloe finishes it off.
Back to TTU for the centre. Rachel looking. Loves a fake. Contact by Sammy. Malia will take the shot though. Rachel setting herself up for the rebound, I think.
But no need. Malia finishes that one off nicely.
Caitlin, did you say it was Caitlin?
Yeah, I think it's Caitlin Wishart who's jumped into wing defence for Heyfield.
It's like Phoebe just got a contact. Faith bringing the ball down. Long bomb into Malia. Contact. Sammy out near the transverse line. I think Heyfield defenders probably need to adjust to these contact calls from Caitlin and Michelle because they've been left with the 2-on-1 in the ring a fair few times. Looking long down the court, Jazz. Probably a footwork.
That's about the 3rd time now Heyfield have done that pass. Down into the left-hand pocket.
Chloe, oh. That's probably not the best positioning. Her foot was definitely out of court. I think she knew it too. She looked and laughed. That's okay. Phoebe will finish off the shot. Yep, I reckon Chloe definitely knows that she was out of court then. Pretty high ball.
Rachel out again. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of push and shove happening between Jazz and Sienna. Not uncommon for centres.
No, there was a bit of that in yesterday's game
Yeah.
too. Everyone was running around with their shoulders down. I was like, oh my God. Molly will take a shot. Oh, great hands by Sammy. Great timing. She gets a rejection.
I like that from the umpire. If the defender can get their hands to the ball when they shoot, there's no reason why you can't let it go.
Yep. Jazz looking. Doesn't look like she felt like she had a lot of options there. On the circle edge. Chloe really using those angles and feeding in well to Phoebe, really playing as that, probably more of that third feeder for Phoebe, as we were talking about earlier, Meg. Looks in. Obstruction. Chloe and Joey.
Great use of the backspace. Miss and rebound for TTU. They bring it down quite fast, actually. Rachel's already out of the ring.
Reset to Joey on the transverse. Sienna using those angles.
Great pull in there into
Steps
Malia
on.
for that bounce pass.
She looks for the dish. She'll get a penalty shot though and puts it up.
Back to 2 goals in it.
Bit of cloud cover coming over here, Meg. I reckon we might get some rain.
Yeah, we could.
Looks like maybe a footwork call. TTU in their zone. TTU zone really working well to let
Sarah Musgrove with the hands on that ball.
their backline really capitalising on the opportunities made in that zone. Faith really comes off the body and looks like she's going to go for the hunt as well. Malia will have a shot. Finishes.
Faith's very deceiving. You don't expect her to get to the places that she does. She can rip in some really great intercepts and
She's
get
looking
hands
back.
to a lot of balls.
Phoebe pulls it in, puts it up, finishes off nicely. Looks like TTU have a bit more of a crowd come over. A bit louder than the Heyfield crowd, I think. Malia holding the space really well for that feed. And a rebound.
Sienna rips that ball in. So they keep it alive in the TTU goal third here. Malia with a second shot.
Megan with a bit of argy drive.
She gets that one.
Advantage goal. Heyfield centre. Caitlin resets to, there's Faith.
Faith.
Big footwork.
That's why she was in the Team of the Year last year, Tess.
So
it's stuff
quick.
like that that can change the game.
So quick. And just runs and runs and runs all game. Intercept by Alicia. Rachel's up. Lots of shoulders.
They have a great connection, don't they, Rachel and Malia? For Rachel to know that Malia was going into that ring just then to get that ball.
TTU centre. Great hands by Megan. To throw in though.
Goals are level, 20 all.
Contact by Jazz. Sienna will take the free pass. It's getting very physical down here. I wonder if Caitlin will pull it in, start calling a bit more, not letting it contest as much. Setting the play. Rachel with the fake. Always looks for that dish to Malia. So if
Even though she's short, they still look for that pass off because she can jump very high.
she's a great shot too, really. And, she gets so close in under the ring. She puts herself in just really good position to, makes it easy on herself.
Shooter's been called.
Contact Heyfield.
Phoebe's just been called for a contact using her arm.
TTU absolutely taking their momentum here, and they've gone up. Emily's
This
taking
goal here
photos
is going
of
to
me.
put TTU up by 2. So that's how quick the scores can change here for the A-grade game today. It's an elimination. It's do or die.
That's the end of the quarter. Half time at Glen.
It's getting intense, isn't it, Tess?
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
The best of North Gippsland, who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the cones are cheering. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me.
Start of the third quarter at Glengarry. Just waiting for the umpires by the looks of it.
Scores are TTU 22 to Heyfield 20. It's been very close all game. Both teams having an opportunity to lead.
Really physical too.
And a lot of people like to say that the third quarter is the winning quarter. So it'll be
Yeah,
interesting to
premiership
see.
quarter. Here
It
we
is.
go. Offside by Gemma.
Ball comes down for TTU, trying to get to circle edge. Contact call there on Jazz Shallon. Looking in. Malia pops to the top. Both defenders come forward then and they get called for the contact. Malia finishes that goal off just nicely to put TTU up by 3 now. It's Heyfield centre. They had to go back then to the wing defence. Down to Chloe, Gemma. Great baseline drive there by Chloe. Chloe looking to have a shot, but passes it off to Phoebe. Great shot there. TTU centre. Rachel's come out.
Sammy coming off. Looks to go for the feed. Take that hunt. Malia pops onto the baseline. She'll have a penalty shot. Misses. Sammy with the rebound. Great hands. Really, really fought for that. Pull that one in.
That was a great contest.
Yep. Nice by Michelle to let that one play out. Megan down the court. Jazz plays herself.
Nearly hands there by Sienna. Chloe looks up. She takes a shot.
There we go.
She finishes it. Sorry.
Gemma with the pocket drive. Doesn't receive it. Plays back. Cleaned up by Chloe. Joey obstruction. Phoebe with the penalty shot. And she'll finish that one off. Sienna working hard, really nice circle edge, puts a ball up. Megan will win that contest.
And here they go with that really
Footwork.
quick play that we talked about before.
Sometimes a bit too quick.
Yeah, just getting stuck on the footwork.
Malia pops out.
TTU get another chance here to try and score.
Double teaming Rachel. Rachel finding the body. She comes out of the ring.
TTU moving the ball around. They're not afraid to use a few passes to bring the
Strong
ball
body
in.
by Malia.
Great
Dishes
pass.
it off. Rachel will finish that shot. Heyfield centre. Chloe out. Goes cross court.
TTU doing a great job there of keeping the attackers on the outside, stopping that second phase drive onto the circle edge, which they're probably trying to achieve.
Yeah. It's not necessarily working out super great for them at the minute. Offside call, so a free pass by Chloe. Works it in really nicely. Good footwork. And good talk by Jazz too.
Great rebound by Phoebe.
Phoebe finishes it off. And we've
Scores
got-
it even again.
Where did that go? Alicia wide on the transverse. Gives it to Malia. Great hands by Jazz. Unfortunately, a contact call. Small pass.
If I was Rachel, I
Malia.
probably would have put that shot up. She knows she can shoot those ones.
Definitely. Malia will finish this one off though. Heyfield centre. Gemma working really hard, getting sandwiched there by Sienna and Faith.
Faith getting called for that contact. Probably just with the right hand arm. Heyfield
Chloe
get it
puts
in.
It up. Shoots. Great shot.
She's shooting really well.
Scores are still even. Great hands by Jazz.
We've seemed to be going back to goal for goal.
Hopefully Jazz can get some of those off the body passes. Malia really working it in.
Yeah, a lot of these players are capable of making really great intercepts or, tips that make turnovers.
Malia's
Yet to see many.
doing really well too. That I was hoping we'd see a bit from Maddie Dark yesterday for Gormy. She works that ball in and then turns and looks at the ring, so the defenders have to give her that 3 feet, give her that space, and she just ends up really, really close under the ring. Heyfield with a goal, shot by Phoebe. TTU come back to the centre. Alicia wide. Rachel's out.
Back to Alicia there, the bounce pass. Rachel comes out.
Double teaming here a bit. Jazz. Not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. Great feed by Sienna. Rachel
I'd
finishes
say
off the shot.
Jazz is probably half a second from getting those balls.
Yeah.
She's just like so close.
Yeah. Yep. She'll know though. That's her bread and butter, I think. So she'll adjust to that. Great hold by Phoebe.
Probably one of the biggest matchups of the day is Jazz Shallon and Sienna Privatera in centre.
Both very similar players, both really hard.
They can both run out 4 quarters of netball. No worries at all.
Oh, yeah, in centre too. Bit of argy-bargy there.
Rachel.
Great screen by Malia. Obstruction and an advantage goal.
Yeah, they looked like they were going to get a little bit stuck there for a second, but Malia actually opened that screen up for Rachel.
Phoebe's up high.
Heyfield need to look for that first pass there to Chloe. She was on that first drive.
Yep. Looks like they're setting up a zone now too. Megan hasn't really switched onto it though. There she goes.
Oh.
Bit of a clash.
On the ground. TTU get it through the zone.
Alicia running really close to that goal circle there. I kind of thought she was going to go offside. Sienna, great hands, Jazz. There it is.
And she gets one.
Malia with a tip, but Heyfield pull it back in.
Chloe pops it up for Phoebe. Great finish there for Heyfield. Great turnover there by Jazz Shallon. She finally got that intercept that she was looking for.
Scores are still even. Sienna with the pocket. Oh, great contest.
And another one. So once she gets her eye in Jazz, she's pretty dangerous there with that intercept.
Chloe, Joey contest. Jazz, great feed.
Great drive by Chloe too.
Phoebe boxing out for the rebound. Out
Looks
of
like
court.
a throw in there. Foot might have been just out.
Bit of miscomm in the Heyfield defense then, I think.
Yeah, whether they're going to do a zone
Transitioning.
or one-on-one.
Jazz really hunting. Michelle's just given Jazz a warning for constant contact. Time has started again. Great screen. Rachel doesn't quite have enough on it.
Heyfield get the ball back. They're working it down. They really want to capitalise off this intercept here. Scores are still even. No one's yet to get a run on.
Gemma with great feed into Phoebe, and Phoebe will finish that.
There's the finish they're looking for. Heyfield get the centre.
Could really push it out here if they get a few. Footwork call.
There's been a couple of those now.
Probably need to tidy it up a little bit. Especially those unforced errors. They can really change a game.
Yeah, especially in a final like an elimination. Those little things can change the whole game.
Rachel finishes off the shot. And we'll go back to a TTU centre. Jada
Megan.
looks like she's warming up here on the bench for TTU.
Megan's gone back to this floating style defense here. Looks like she's
Playing off the body a bit.
Yeah, she looked like she was about going to try and pick a ball off there, but the ball got held up with a contact.
I would like to see that from the Heyfield defense. They're playing really physical, really body on body kind of D. They might need to change it up a bit. Malia. Jazz.
It's very quiet out there. I'd like to see the captains get everyone up and about a bit.
Faith contesting, gets called a contact. Jazz. Great footwork. Underarm pass. Haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Great finish there by Chloe. You wouldn't believe it, but scores are still even.
Yeah. Malia gets the centre pass. Looks long one into Rachel. Megan comes over the top. Gets a contact call. Malia will take the penalty pass, though. She'll shoot this.
She
Nice.
shoots it. Out to Chloe in goal attack there. Back to Megan. Back into the pocket there, Chloe. And she goes straight into Phoebe. That was a great turn and backspace.
Yep,
That's
really
what Heyfield
in.
want to see a bit more of, I think. That easy pass in.
Yeah, okay, we've got Jada. Sarah rolling off for Jada coming on into keeper. Rachel's coaching from on the court. Probably causes a turnover.
Heyfield have got the run on here. Ball is already in the ring.
They really love that momentum.
They
though.
do. And they're really good at it.
Into Phoebe. Misfeed by Chloe.
Opportunity lost there for Heyfield.
Setting up a zone. Again, not very loud for a zone.
No. And
You need big hands, big noise to really confuse the space. Loose ball. Jazz with the contact. She's got to be careful with those. We don't want to send off.
no, that would be a big...
Caitlin with contact.
Rachel looks up.
Obstruction.
Great finish there. I'd like to see Rachel shoot some more of those outside shots.
Yeah.
She can get them.
Yeah,
She's
100%.
a great shooter. Instead of putting a bit of that pressure onto Malia, I think she could put those balls up.
I think the only thing with that might be, that kind of looked like Chloe just did her ankle. The only thing about dishing into Malia
rebound.
is she can't really,
She can
she
jump
definitely
very high.
can. She can get the rebounds, but it's a lot more of a pressure kind of.
Oh, it was on. I saw that. It was on. But unlucky. Heyfield get the turnover there. TTU
Gemma's
very
up
strong
high.
with their defense. They're not letting them bring the ball
Joey.
down.
Probably would have called that a contact myself. Coming across the body. Working that top space in between the ring and the transverse line. Rachel and Malia really use their screens really well.
There you can tell that they've played a lot of netball together this season to really get that connection. Malia with the finish.
Screen's really, really effective in the ring, especially on that baseline. A contact call by Caitlin on Sienna. Jada gets up, but doesn't quite time it right. Heyfield score a goal. Bit of pressure, bit of noise here, and Rachel off on her own.
Yeah, open there on the side.
Megan with I think that was a contact call. Rachel will take the shot. Sammy. Heyfield centre.
If the fourth quarter is anything like this, it's going to be very, very loud. And anyone's game.
Well, scores still, no one's really pushed the margin out to anything higher than 2 all game. Great feed into Phoebe, really strong hands. Misses.
Bounces out. TTU
Jada
get the ball.
rebound. Sienna looks long but doesn't release it. Malia still wants the ball.
Faith double plays herself there. Judge Shallon with another contact.
Oh, that was my timer. There's the whistle. The bell, sorry.
Malia has a shot here after the siren. She'll get it again. Both players are out of play here.
Misses.
And she misses. But TTU are still up by 1 here going into the 4th quarter. We'll see you guys after the break. It's going to be very, very big.
The best of North Gippsland, who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the Carons, the cheering. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me.
Welcome back. It's a 4th quarter here of the A-grade netball. TTU are winning by 1 goal here. We're just next to the TTU bench and the coach has made it very clear that there's plenty left in the tank, which I think is very clear that we've got a lot of players here that can play out the 4 quarters. So I think we're going to see a lot of big things in this last quarter. They've still got a lot of energy. It's anyone's game.
TTU have 4 on the bench too, so, you know, you'd be wanting to make sure that you leave nothing left on there. They've got plenty of rotations. Come off for a spell if you need, especially in this last quarter.
TTU bring it down to the circle edge there. Straight into Amelia with that baseline drive. And she finishes that one off. So TTU now up by 2, which is the biggest winning margin we've seen for a while.
Yeah, that last quarter was really, really close. I don't think anyone really... Jada, Phoebe with a miss. TTU will take
throw it
throw
in. Very close there to going on court before she let go of the ball.
Jada knows it too. Looks to the crowd. Give her a bit of a laugh. Face.
TTU have a bit of oomph about them. They want that ball into their ring and they want it there now.
Rev up by the coach seems to put a bit of fire in their jets. Malia take a shot and finishes it off.
The height from the defenders doesn't faze her. She steps back, shoots it up, and they're in.
TTU got a bit of momentum here.
4 goals.
Gemma, nice
getting
strong body. Phoebe out.
It's getting a lot louder here.
Really good angles. Great angles. Great feed.
Chloe finishes that one off nicely to keep Heyfield in it.
No changes either by either coach.
Malia getting called there for the contact, so she stepped around the player, but she used her hands to push up and cause that contact.
Faith contesting really well with Gemma. That's a great matchup. Faith and Gemma. Phoebe's out of the ring.
Faith again.
Looks like she might have hurt her shoulder a bit.
Chloe finishes that. Keep our eye on Faith here.
There she goes again. Looks a bit sore. Great feed. Great vision by Gemma into the space.
And just like that, it comes back to 1 goal. Malia with that pass there from Sienna to Faith, Alicia. The crowd goes quiet as we see if the TTU can get that ball in for another goal. And Malia puts that one through.
TTU up by 2.
Keep an eye on the TTU bench here. Looks like they're going to make a change. Not sure if it's in the defensive unit.
Phoebe swings the ball. Using the angles into Gemma. Michelle calls it back to set the play. Phoebe puts it up. Great shot. TTU centre. Sarah rolls back into goalkeeper for TTU.
So Jada goes off. But she's putting on the goal defence bib, it seems. So it looks like
Joey looks a bit sore, maybe. Yep.
Nice 1-2 there by Rachel. And that was a great shot. That's that range I'm talking about. She can shoot those long balls. One-handed there by Gemma. Pulls it in. Contact by Sienna. And keeper. So Heyfield have the ball now inside.
Great rebound.
Great finish
Shot.
there.
TTU centre. TTU up by 1. Heyfield need to get a stop here, I think. Otherwise, Heyfield might lock this in. Or it could come down to a time game.
It could. Anything can happen. Someone who's been very reliable today for TTU is Alicia. She's very vital in bringing that ball down the court for TTU.
Rachel take a throw in. Fake. Malia under the ring. Great shot.
So TTU been able to keep that lead now for a while.
TTU bench nice and loud.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Great hands by Sarah. Getting stuck here though. Someone needs to come forward and Gemma with the intercept. That's what's going to happen if there's no one coming to the ball.
We've got 10 minutes left to go here. Chloe pops out, double teaming Phoebe. Great hands by Faith. Grabs her ankle. Runs it off. See, absolute workhorse.
Yeah. She'll play all the way to the end of this game.
Oh, great drive by Malia into an empty ring.
Unlucky there. Just going over the top of the ring.
Megan
Heyfield
takes
go
it.
nice and quick down here, but TTU are very quick too to get their defense unit up.
Gemma looking into the ring, doesn't have any options in there, gives it to Jazz, who'll send it into Phoebe.
Great finish there by Phoebe.
TTU centre. Heyfield really needing to find a turnover here.
Crowd not happy there with that ball. I think it should have been a held ball.
Oh, a bit of a behind the play call, but bump by Sienna.
Umpire calls time.
She's going to advance it. Oh no, she's just bringing Sienna back out. Jazz. Bit fiery out there. Tensions are getting high. As they should. Someone's season is going to end in about 8 minutes.
Unless it goes to overtime.
Unless it goes to overtime, then it will be another 12 minutes.
Scores a level here again, 40-all.
Gemma goes pocket. Faith on the floor.
She loves to put her body on the line. She'll go for anything.
Great shot by Phoebe. Joey
Watson
rolls back on. Jada off. Sienna.
pulls that ball in.
It's quiet. Rachel resets to the transverse. Sienna really working that top of the circle. Probably bring in a fake to draw Sammy off, I would think, by the TTU attacking end. We've got Chloe
Great
back in
intercept
too.
there. I think that was just a bit of a wrong place, wrong time situation.
She's
No intentional contact, but great intercept.
Heyfield throw in. Contact by Chloe. Oh, Heyfield have also made a change. Chloe for Chloe. Gemma with good coverage.
TTU bring it down the left-hand sideline, all the way into the ring.
Sammy comes over, gets the contact drawn though. Malia will have a shot. Malia with the goal. And TTU will have the centre again.
So they could be up by 2 here if they could get this ball into the ring and through. Heyfield really tight here on their pressure. Great hands. Sammy pulls that one in. Megan down to Jazz.
Jazz not looking down the court.
They'll go back to Sammy. They're struggling to get it down. Megan.
Contact called. Jazz plays up. Gemma into the space. She's feeding really well into Phoebe. I think they've got good connection.
Yeah, Phoebe did a really great job then of telling Chloe, you know, give that ball off to Gemma and I'll reposition myself for that next pass.
Gemma receives, Chloe receives center pass. Doesn't quite pull it in. TT will have a throw in. Heyfield setting up the zone.
Only 5 minutes, which is a long time in a netball game.
Gemma goes, doesn't quite get there in time. That's that step through that Malia got called contact for not very long ago. Holding the space really well. Sammy and Rachel having a very physical contest.
Contact call on Sammy. Malia will put this one up.
Shot.
Straight through the ring for a swish. TTU centre here. Alicia comes out.
Rachel comes out. Sammy comes with her though.
Back to Faith. To Rachel. Straight into Malia there.
Great hands by Megan. Malia dishes it out.
Replay
Replayed.
ball. Malia probably looking for that contact call
Heyfield
there.
on the run. Heyfield made another change again.
We've got Chloe back in to goal attack. Another change for Heyfield.
No mistakes can be afforded right now with this scoreline. Chloe, great
Chloe
shot.
finishes it off.
43 all here.
Heyfield centre.
We've got less than 4 minutes to go. Steps through.
Faith ready.
Jazz. Unlucky. TTU coach is not happy about it. Heyfield.
Heyfield up by 1 now. TTU centre, they need to score off this.
Alicia quick off that line.
There's only 3.5 minutes left. Faith doing a great job to keep that ball in. Rachel comes out.
Rachel will have to be a bit careful coming through, swinging through like that. Malia with the small bounce pass into Rachel. Bit of a misfeed. Looks like it would be a Heyfield throw in.
Tensions are high now. Everything's on the line.
3
This is
minutes
where we can
left.
see some mistakes unfold.
Late contact by Sienna. Heyfield quick down the court. Jazz open by herself into space.
Oh, and a clash here by Jazz and Faith.
She's so strong in the body, Jazz.
Stepping there by Chloe.
Really quick down the court, TTU. They're looking a bit frazzled. Contact on Sammy. Malia, great shot. Great shooting.
I think Malia is a very important part of this TTU team right now. She's been in a lot of these high intensity situations before, especially in the Gippsland League, so she knows how to perform under this pressure.
Scores are even, and we've got about 2 minutes to go. I think the winner of this game is going to come down to who can keep their head. Great shot by Phoebe.
Heyfield by 1.
Sienna really pushing hard into that center. Oh my God, this is stressful.
The crowd's getting really loud now. Umpires advance the ball down to the edge of the circle here, so straight in actually under the ring. And Malia finishes that one off nicely, so scores are still level.
We've got
TTU
about
need to get a
minute
stop
go.
here. Heyfield working really hard to get the ball into Phoebe.
Obstruction.
Great finish there from Heyfield.
Less than a minute to go here. Malia, Alicia, Sammy comes off.
Sammy has a crack at that ball and she actually gets that turnover. She gets the throw in.
TTU are really not happy with that.
Umpire bringing the ball forward.
Heyfield hold this up here.
If
should
Heyfield
be
can
good.
hold this ball.
Late by Faith. Gemma steps on. Great
hands
pull in
by
by
Jazz.
Jazz. I reckon Heyfield have this. Chloe on the
And she
buzzer.
finishes. That could be it.
There it is, Heyfield.
Heyfield. Heyfield are the winners here at Glengarry at the Elimination Final. TTU come to the end of their 2025 season here at North Gippsland League.
What an intense game.
That was. I knew it was going to be tight. Both teams very, very strong, but very, very different in the way they play. That was anyone's game.
Yeah. We'll just have a quick break and then we'll come back to you with our best ons.
The best of North Gippsland, who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the Carons, the cheering. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me.
Thanks for joining us today at Glengarry. From wherever you're watching, we have the final score 47, Heyfield 45, TTU. Who do you reckon was best on, Meg?
Oh, it's a tough one. I think everyone played a great game, but Heyfield had a big standout there. Coach.
Coach.
Jazz Shallon. I'm going to give her best on today. She's very, very strong. She's a key component of their mid-court, bringing the ball down. She can jump really, really high, pull those balls in. Very athletic.
Very athletic, very physical, and like really, really netball smart. I think she looks down the court for, you know, the long bomb, isn't afraid to let it go, but also uses her reset line as well. And you can see her really, you know, settling it down out on the court, but she's also, you know, knows when to bring it.
Yeah, no, she played an awesome game. She's definitely my best on.
Yep. I think that was a really good game all up. We will see you next week. I'm going over to Woodside and I'll be having Emily with me on the mic. We'll be bringing you Churchill against Sale City.
That's going to be a big, big game. And then I'll be back again on Sunday with Tess at Rosedale.
Go Blues.
Which we'll see Heyfield
playing Gormy. Yep. Should be a great day. If you're enjoying this, please let us know. Potentially get this match of the week off for A grade next year.
The best of North Gippsland, who battle